Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Check-in Wednesdays. My name is Rumbito, and I will be taking you for today's video. As I open, I'm gonna start off by saying this. If you've been in a situation where you have been worried that you are in a relationship that is not healthy, or that one of your friends' relationships isn't healthy, then this video is for you. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some of the warning signs. So, all relationships have their ups and downs, but unhealthy relationships often include set patterns of behavior and can sometimes escalate into emotional or physical abuse. So, the first sign is possessiveness. So, this is when someone is jealous to a point where they try to control who you spend time with and what you do. So, your partner can even try to cut you off from your support network of friends and family. Jealousy is a normal human emotion, but it becomes unhealthy when it causes someone to control you. So your partner can get upset when you text your best friend or you text your friends, or will be upset the one time you choose to hang out with your friends instead of your partner. So possessiveness is often excused as being overprotective or having really strong feelings for someone. So your partner can say, I'm behaving like this and this because I really care about you, or I really like you. This is why I behave in the way I'm behaving right now. So your partner can get away with certain behaviors mentioned earlier on because they claim to really care about you or they really like you, hence why they are acting the way they're acting. So the second one is manipulation. This is when someone tries to control your decisions, actions, or emotions. So basically, your partner doesn't respect your answer when you say no to something. Manipulation is often hard to spot because it can be expressed in subtle or passive aggressive ways. So, how to know if you're being manipulated? How do you know if your partner is manipulating you? The first thing is your partner makes you feel guilty for everything you do, even when you've done nothing wrong. The second one is your partner will force their own insecurities on you. An example can be, I'm sorry I acted that way, but I'm just so scared that you will leave me. This kind of makes you lose focus on the real issues that you will be currently dealing with. And then the third one is your partner will make you doubt yourself. They will take your insecurities and then they will use them against you. The third sign is fighting or arguing. So couples do fight and it's normal. But when you find yourselves yelling and screaming at each other about every little disagreement, then you might be in an unhealthy relationship. So, for example, you could be like dealing with relationship violence. It might end up with you guys like hitting each other, fighting, like just like like really getting into it. Also like just like arguing about every small little thing and like yelling at each other, raising your voices at each other. That's a sign of an unhealthy relationship. The next one is belittling. So, this is when your partner chooses to do and say things to make you feel bad about yourself. So, for example, name calling, making rude remarks about people you are close with. So, for example, your friends or your family, or maybe people at your workplace, or they can even criticize you. So, your partner could also be making fun of you in a way that makes you feel bad, even if it's played off as a joke. So when this happens over and over again, this can make you lose confidence in yourself or your abilities. You can end up feeling worse about yourself as a person than when you started the relationship. And then you can become less confident and can even see fewer positive qualities about yourself. The next sign is you don't feel safe to open up. So you don't feel safe to confide in your partner. If you were to reveal something that you're sensitive about, you're not sure they'll react respectfully or helpfully. You feel that maybe they will judge you, or they will, make you feel like you're overreacting, or what you're feeling doesn't matter. So like, you end up feeling like, confiding in my partner is not actually very safe. So you might end up confiding in other people who are not your partner. And then the next sign is they make you feel guilty. So as we mentioned earlier on, guilt was a sign of manipulation. So basically, your partner is trying to make you feel responsible for their actions, or make you feel like it's your job to keep them happy. You can find yourself being blamed for things that are out of your control, and you will be made to feel bad for them. So your partner can threaten to hurt themselves or others if you don't do what they've asked you to do. You might even find yourself doing something that you're not comfortable doing because they say it's important to them, or that you will hurt their feelings if you don't do as they say. So, for example, you might end up lying on their behalf, or whatever the case is. You might end up doing something that you're not comfortable doing, but because your partner is, making you feel guilty, if you don't do that particular thing, you end up doing it anyway. And then the next sign is you feel like you're walking on eggshells. So your partner makes you feel scared, confused, or intimidated. So you never know how they will react to anything. So you end up feeling like you're walking on eggshells. So your partner can overreact to small things, or have major mood swings, or lose control by getting violent, yelling, or threatening you. This can cause you to feel scared, confused, or even uncomfortable. And then the other sign is not taking responsibility. So your partner continually makes excuses for their unhealthy behavior. So they may either blame you or other people for their own actions. This can also include making excuses based on alcohol or drug use, mental health issues, or past experiences like a cheating ex, or maybe divorced parents. So they never accept responsibility. It's never their fault. They ended up hitting you because they were probably too drunk, or they react the way they're reacting to certain issues because their ex once cheated on them. So they never accept responsibility for their actions. It's never their fault. And then the other sign is dishonesty or lack of loyalty. So when someone is cheating, so this is when someone is cheating or lying to you about everything, or being two-faced, and that can be another sign of an unhealthy relationship. So they are always cheating on you, they're always lying, they're always being two-faced. They're a different person when they're with you, and then they're a completely different person when they're with their friends or whatever, or they leave you out on certain things, they don't include you. That can be a sign of an unhealthy relationship. So my conclusion is that the goal of this video was to help you identify unhealthy traits in your relationship, so you see which areas in your relationship need to be improved. So I hope you found this video helpful, and have a good day. Thank you.